I'm with the United States Council for International Business, which is the American affiliate of the Business and Industry Advisory Committee to the OECD. And I'm President and CEO of USCIB. We are the American chapter of BIAC, but very active in what is known as BIACs, Business and Industry Advisory Committees, e-commerce and information technology work. Well, I decided to come because it's a very important conference in our view. It's to us, the OECD is an extremely important organization to help develop the kinds of guidelines and standards that governments can put into place. And this area is one that OECD has been working on over the years and really I think has something to contribute to in terms of helping to create a framework for the internet to develop within. I think one of my greatest hopes is that it will continue to grow and to develop in as unfettered a way, and that it will still be a robust kind of an engine to do all the things it's doing today, but also do things that we haven't even imagined for tomorrow. And I think it began as something that was much less than what it is today. It was kind of a tool in the new age of electronic commerce. And today it's become just a very fundamental foundation of how we live, whether we're at work or we're at play or interacting with one another as global citizens. So it's become almost something that one takes for granted, but we can't take it for granted because if that foundation were to ever crack apart, then it would have much wider consequences. Well, I think that by its nature, it has become more ingrained in the way people do business. It's become much more of an everyday thing that you don't think of as taking off the shelf anymore to turn on and to use. It's something that you just normally take a stroll out into without even thinking about it. I guess one of my greatest fears is that in looking to the future of the internet, 10 years ago at the last one of these conferences, people knew that the internet was a great new tool. And there were certainly lots of things they could not imagine about its development. But they all agreed that we should try to keep as open an environment for internet commerce as possible going forward, and not to stray into too much regulation against unknown things that it could do. And I think that we have to, one of my fears is that we would over-regulate the internet because we don't want it to go into areas that are unforeseen. I think we have a pretty good idea already of areas where the internet does provide some risks and threats, and we need to work together to make sure that we are able to limit and contain those. But those are identifiable problems that we can work together on, particularly with business-government cooperation. Well, I think that there needs to be an environment in which companies who are providing the technical know-how and innovation that fuels the internet's development are able to invest freely and to be able to exert their creativity and have an atmosphere of innovation. We don't want to cut down on that environment of innovation. And we want to keep it as open a platform as possible for all users, no matter where they're coming from, to be able to benefit from. Well, I think it is truly an important conference, as witnessed by the fact that there's a team here from Elon University. So. If I could describe the future of the internet in one word: exciting.